Uh, so I've been for the past 4 years now, I've just kind of had this thing. So for a long time, I've had like these issues with my sleep, which vary in intensity, or at least used to vary. I'm managing to getting around to fix it now, and as a byproduct, I Well, it kind of flows back to a time like 4 or 5 years ago. I used to be really into lucid dreaming and dreams in general. And so for roughly maybe a year, I really focused on like lucid dream techniques. I'd sometimes set a timer for 4 a.m. and just wake up in the middle of the night. I kept a steady dream journal, and although I stopped after, for some reason, so just for reference, every single night I naturally wake up, I sleep for the first 4 hours. I think it's called deep wave sleep. And for the next other few hours where REM sleep occurs, so where you dream, I just naturally wake up after each cycle, which is annoying but kind of practical if you're trying to do dream stuff. And so each night I will wake up like 3 or 4 times, maybe go to the toilet, whatever. And oh geez, my controller. What? I think I have some drift. Oh well. Uh, it. But as a consequence, each night I kind of really vividly after each cycle. It's like I experience each dream and they're also extremely vivid. It's like the topics can be anything. Strangely enough, I've basically never had a nightmare in the last 5, 6 years. My dreams all kind of just revolve around some random topic each time. So, for example, last night I had an odd dream about raw meat, just randomly out of nowhere, completely unrelated to whatever I might have been doing that day. And that happens uh, several times each night, randomly, and every other night. And after I wake up, I vividly remember basically most or all details, but I'm like present in them. It's like I lived through it like a real life experience. All the emotions, all the things I saw, every small details sometimes as well. The feeling and most streams, I tend to forget them again because they're not that interesting, but here and there, I get a dream that just really shakes me up emotionally. It's like they're all so extremely vivid. At this point, I might just have like a memory that I only dreamed about, unironically, because they're sometimes so extremely vivid. And as a result, it's like I look forward to sleep every single night in some odd way because it's like instead of just drifting into an 8 hour void where I just wake up after with no recollection of what happened, just your body doing its biological necessities or whatever. Instead, I experience things. It's like I've lived 1,000 times, a thousand different lives over and over with with people with their own emotions, with their own situations. And even though I still experience each dream as if it was me, because it's me in that dream. It's like how I act in real life, how I do things, I'm just in that dream like that as well, but each night it's a different situation several times over. The I still remember a very extremely vivid dream I had like a while ago, a few months back at this point. Um, it occurred after I slept badly for a few nights prior, and so as a result, your body kind of enters this thing called REM rebound, where it crashes into the state where you dream, which produces seriously vivid dreams. At least in my case, they are even more vivid than they usually are. And it's like I I don't even know how to describe it. It's like if you know how if you've ever seen like those pictures of the universe with like those purple colors, those green colors, pictures of galaxies, planets, and it's like I was just walking on top of some layer, but I was observing like just the raw spectacle of these colors and the beautiful nature of them. And it was definitely an experience, one of my favorite dreams I've had to date. It was just very meditative, something like that. And I'm really grateful for it. I have, as a consequence, I just wake up so often, but honestly, I get decent or good enough sleep, you know, the usual healthy hours, but I wake up each night, so my likelihood my sleep isn't necessarily as stable, but in return I actually feel like I live through these hours instead of just wasting them. I experience things, and what's crazy is that sometimes I just turn lucid for no reason. It's like something happens and I suddenly wake up. Well, in the dream, that is. And instead of changing stuff, I just observe things, and it's really interesting knowing you're dreaming, but just observing things and what your brain decides to generate that night. I did control dreams a few times, but it's not really my thing. I'm very grateful for it, honestly. It's added a lot of life to each night. Yeah, that's about it.